Ayo, what is poppin' poppers? In today's video, I'll be going over my entire Overwatch Funko Pop collection. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so in today's video, I will be showing off every single Overwatch Pop in my collection. I have some Overwatch Pops that I want to show off since I recently started playing the game. I actually bought it, I believe, last week, and I've been grinding it this past week for a lot. But yeah, a lot of my Overwatch Pops I actually did grab about a year ago when I didn't know what Overwatch was and I didn't feel like playing it because a lot of my friends recommended it to me way back then. Never played it until actually last week. And I have to say, I should have listened to them because it's a great game. I love the game a lot. But yeah, a lot of the Overwatch Pops in my collection I had grabbed when I didn't know what Overwatch was, just because it was probably a good deal or the pop looked cool or I got it out of a mystery box. And just a warning, if I make any mistakes in today's video, it's because I'm still new. I don't know the storyline of behind each character, because I know the whole Overwatch scene has like a story behind it. I don't really know all the storylines behind each character, so if I make a mistake in today's video, please correct me in the comments below, because I'd love to learn all about these different characters in Overwatch. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at my Overwatch Funko Pop collection. Alright, so this is the look we're going to go with. I'm just showing off basically the pops more or less of my face. And to start off, we have Junkrat. Junkrat is 308 in the Pop Games line. In this lineup, we have Mercy, Zenyatta, Zarya, Sombreya, Junkrat, and Roadhog. From this lineup of Pops, I think the one that I want the most, besides Junkrat, obviously has to be Roadhog. He's one of my mains in the game, so it would make sense for me to grab him, but I just literally can't find him anywhere. Like I said earlier on, I'm still new to the game, so I still have to learn the storyline for most characters. But yeah, Junkrat, if I'm not mistaken, is like one of the Junkers, which is Roadhog, Wrecking Ball, and Junkrat. And pretty much all they do, he's really good friends with Roadhog, and pretty much all they do is pretty much eat. But yeah, this guy's abilities is pretty much explosives. All of his abilities are just explosives pretty much. But yeah, here you have Junkrat, pretty cool pop. The detail on this is pretty cool. You can see he's holding his blaster in his hand there. His hair is really well done. The pop is really well detailed. I do like the fact that they put a lot of detail into his actual body. There's a lot of the different like little small details, which really makes the pop really awesome. I've never really played Junkrat too much in the game, but this is a really cool pop. And I actually did pick this one up off my friend Brandon a couple years ago. And next up we have Mercy. This is an EB Games exclusive. This is one of Mercy's many skins. I do believe this is the Cobalt Mercy skin. Like I said, this is an EB Games exclusive, and this is 304 in the Pop Games line. And I do believe this is also from the same line as Junkrat, so you can take a closer look at the line again if you do want to look at it. The box design for these characters are pretty cool. It's pretty much just an Overwatch background. I do believe they changed it for the newer characters. There we have Mercy, really cool character. She's pretty much the main healer, I would say, in the game. I do play her sometimes. I'm more of a Moira main. Either way, it's a really cool character. A lot of people always rely on Mercy on their team, and I can definitely see why, because Mercy is a really good healer to have on the team. But yeah, this skin in particular, I do believe, is an epic skin, so it does cost 250 credits. I do believe, you can correct me in the comments if you do know it better than me. Like I said earlier on, I'm still new to the game, but I do believe this is an epic skin. But yeah, I do play her sometimes, not too often. You can see on the actual pop there, she's in a pose where she's kind of flying, which is one of her abilities. She's able to fly and follow around the person that she's healing or boosting. But yeah, really cool character from the game. I do play her sometimes, not that bad of a character, and yeah, there we have Mercy. And next up, we have another DPS, and that is Tracer. She's 92 in the Pop Games line. This is a very old line, actually. So in this line, we have Tracer, Reaper, Widowmaker, and then below Widowmaker, we have a 6-inch of Winston, and then we have Soldier 76 and Pharah. In particular, I do believe this is the Posh Tracer skin, and this is a normal skin, so you can get this one for 50 credits in the game. So yeah, this is a ThinkGeek exclusive. There actually is no ThinkGeeks here in Canada, so I actually was able to pick this one up from EB Games, I do believe, because EB Games does carry sometimes the ThinkGeek exclusives. Pretty cool character. Tracer, nothing too crazy going on with her here. Pretty much the Posh version of Tracer is just a different color variant of her actual skin in the game. But Tracer's a pretty fun character to play in the game. I have played her a couple times, and like I said, she's fun more than anything. I have played her a couple times, not a huge fan of her. She is pretty fun to play, like I said. But besides that, it's a Tracer. I do believe Tracer and Soldier 76 are two like the main characters in the game and the main storyline characters. I do believe these are like the faces of Overwatch. I'm not exactly sure of the storyline much, but I do know that Tracer and Soldier 76 are some of the main characters in the actual storyline. And yeah, there we have Tracer. And next up, we have my favorite Overwatch character that I probably own as a pop, and that has to be Zenyatta. I don't play Zenyatta much in the game, but it's a really cool character and a really cool detailed pop. This is a legendary skin of Zenyatta. I do believe this is the Cultist skin is what it's called. And this is a Blizzard exclusive, so you can take a closer look there. That is a Blizzard exclusive sticker, so you can only get this from the Blizzard's website. I was able to get this one out of Gacha Robot Mystery Box about a couple years ago, maybe like a year or 2 years ago, I'm not exactly sure. He is 423 in the Pop Games line, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe he is from the same line as Mercy and Junkrat. But yeah, there you have Zenyatta, really cool detailed pop. He comes in two parts pretty much. So the back piece with all of his like balls and stuff like that actually comes on a different stand. So that way you have to connect that stand into the back of Zenyatta, and that's how he holds up. Pretty much he's in like a levitating pose like he is in the actual game. It's a really cool pop. One pop I would love to see made of Zenyatta would be him in his baseball skin, where the balls are actually baseballs and then he's in a baseball outfit. That would be an amazing pop to see. But either way, Zenyatta's a really cool character in the game. I have played him a couple times as a healer. Not too often though, he's not my main healer. Like I said earlier on, Moira or Mercy I'd have to main as my healer. But yeah, he's a pretty cool character in the game. I haven't ran into him too often, and I haven't played him too often to know all of his abilities and stuff like that. But his pop is really cool and really well detailed. And like I said, I pulled this one out of a mystery box from Gacha Robot, and this is when I didn't play Overwatch, and now I have this in my collection. I'm super happy to have it since I do play Overwatch, and it's one of my favorite games at the moment. And yeah, there we have Zenyatta. Now let's move these guys aside so that way I can make space for some of the bigger pops. So starting off with the 6 inches in my collection, we have Orisa. This is OR15 version of Orisa, I do believe. This is an EB Games exclusive, and this is 360 in the pop animation or games line, sorry. In this line, we have a new line that we haven't seen yet in today's video, and that is Genji, Hanzo, Ana, Orisa, Doomfist, and Torbjorn. From this line, personally, I do want a lot of these characters. The only ones I really wouldn't want is Ana and Doomfist. But besides those two, I would love to have Genji, Hanzo, and Torbjorn. Here we have the Orisa OR15 skin version of her. I do believe this is a 50 credit skin in the actual game. But yeah, here we have Orisa, the OR15 to be specific of Orisa. This was an EB Games exclusive, and I was lucky enough to get this one for $3 from the EB Games booth at Fan Expo this past year. I don't know why they had it for $3. I guess they had a lot of them, and they were able to sell this one alongside another one, which I'll show off in just a minute in this video, for $3 each. So I picked up two 6-inch pops for $6 practically. It was a really good deal, but yeah, this is a really cool pop. I do love this one a lot. I do play Orisa sometimes in the game, but not too often. Probably out of all the ones in today's video, she's the one that I play the least. But it's a pretty cool character. I don't really know much of her abilities. I don't know much of what she does. I mainly picked it up a year ago just because of the fact that it was $3 for a 6-inch, and I had no idea what Overwatch was back then. A lot of these pops I just picked up for a very good deal, and that's why I grabbed them. And now I was able to have all of them, and I do play Overwatch quite a lot. Yeah, there we have Orisa, pretty cool pop, EB Games exclusive, and come on, $3 for a 6-inch pop, that's a great deal. And next up, we have another 6-inch, and that is the Reinhardt 6-inch. And to be specific, this is Coldheart. This was his Halloween skin, I do believe. And this was a New York City Comic Con 2018 Fall Convention exclusive. Reinhardt is 400 in the Pop Games line, and in this line we have D.Va, Reinhardt, Lucio, Mei, Symmetra, and McCree. From this line, there's not too many that I want. Probably the mains for me would have to be Lucio or McCree. But besides that, I don't really want any other ones from this line. Maybe D.Va, because she looks cool actually as a pop. Yeah, there we have Reinhardt, another tank character on this list. I do love the tank characters a lot. I probably do main tank characters the most, and Reinhardt being one of the tanks that I main the most out of all the tanks. I think he's the second person that I have the most hours on in the game. He's really fun to play. All of his abilities are super awesome. One of his abilities pretty much pins the people down if you can get them in your line of fire. And then has another ability which I do believe is like it sends like a shockwave through the air or something like that. His ultimate stuns people. It's the hammer that hits the ground, and then it makes people sleep around them or like shocks them or stuns them, something like that. It's a pretty cool character, pretty fun to play. He also has a shield as one of his abilities, and that's the main reason people play him. And like I said specifically earlier on in the video, this is the Coldheart Reinhardt, which is the Halloween exclusive skin. This one looks really cool in the game, probably my favorite Reinhardt skins in the game. But yeah, also I picked this one up for $3 from the EB Games booth at Fan Expo this past year alongside Orisa. Like I said earlier on, I had no idea what Overwatch was when I picked these two up, and now I do, so I was able to get these two for a very good price, and I'm super happy that I did now. And next up, we have the character that I play most in Overwatch, and that is Wrecking Ball. Another tank character, because like I said, I do play a lot of tank characters, and this is probably the tank that I play the most. I probably do have around 20 hours on him. But yeah, he is 488 in the Pop Games line. In this line, we have Wrecking Ball, Bastion, D.Va, Moira, Reaper, Pharah, and Bridget, I don't even know how to say that. From this line, personally for me, I would love to have the Bastion, Reaper, Moira, and the Pharah. But besides that, I don't really like D.Va. Like I said earlier on, she's probably my least favorite tank to play. And also Bridget, I don't even know how to say her name. Come on. But yeah, Wrecking Ball is really cool. An unfortunate thing about this pop is that one of his blasters in the front actually broke off. I will eventually fix that. I still haven't gotten to fixing it because I kind of forgot about it. And recently when I started playing Overwatch again, I remembered that I had this pop, and then I remembered that it was broken. So I will be fixing this pretty soon with some super glue. All I have to do is pretty much just super glue it on, and then it should be fixed. But yeah, one of the things in the front broke off. A lot of people said that they had the same issue with this guy. I managed to pick this one up from Hot Topic when this originally did release about a year ago, I want to say. But yeah, this is a really cool pop. Like I said, probably one of my favorite characters in the game. And one thing I love about this pop is the fact that you can literally just pull out Hammond from the actual Wrecking Ball. So you can have the Wrecking Ball by itself, and then you can have Hammond outside of the Wrecking Ball. And this is also a part of the Junkers, I do believe. So Junkrat, Roadhog, and Wrecking Ball are part of the Junkers, and they're all friends pretty much. But yeah, I do love this character a lot. Like I said, I picked this one up from Hot Topic. There also is a Biohazard version of him that they turned into a pop for New York City Comic Con or San Diego Comic Con. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it was a shared exclusive to Amazon. But yeah, that Biohazard one is one that I want to get, and if they ever do make another Wrecking Ball, I would love to see a Junker skin of him, or maybe his Halloween Jack-o'-lantern skin. That would be pretty awesome to see. But yeah, there we have Wrecking Ball. And yeah, there we have all my Overwatch pops. That's it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new here. Let me know in the comments down below who you main from Overwatch. I would love to know. Personally, for me, like I said, it'd have to be Wrecking Ball or Reinhardt. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.